my name is Monica Rahib, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of For Couples Only, where we have with us His Grace Bishop Thomas. His Grace is Bishop of El Coseya, where he's a very experienced father with many marital couples. Your Grace, we received a message from one of the couples. Please allow me to read it. The church always says that we can change. I have been waiting for my husband to change because he's a very angry man. I have pleaded with him to change his attitude for over 5 years. How long should I wait? Is he really going to change? Your Grace, we need to ask you today about the issue of changing. We are receiving several questions from our listeners that their husband or wife promises to change and never does. Your Grace, before marriage, if one of the two cannot stand a certain habit in the other person, while he or she promises that he will change, should we believe that?
Oh, that's a very important question because most of us are hoping for a change, and it doesn't actually happen. The change just because we hope for a change. We hope for a change. That's the first start, but after that, we need actually to do a lot of work, and this work is very hard work. But most of the time, we ask the change from the other people. But are we asking ourselves for a change? So maybe the first question that we need to ask ourselves, what kind of things that I myself need to change, and then I will extend this change to the other person. And I feel that there are many things, the changes in it. It needs that the person would go very deep in himself or herself to be able to have a change. Like, for example, if a person is cannot take initiatives, for example, and he would say, I will. And of course, it's frustrating for a couple that to live with a spouse like he or she cannot take initiatives, and because a family is a responsibility, and a responsibility here needs someone to be alert in what is happening and challenges in life, and that makes them feel like they need someone who is able to respond to the challenges in their life. And someone would come and say, I will change after marriage. But a personality like this, it will not change overnight. This is it's a character that goes very far in the early infanthood, where this person would have a certain relationship with the symbol of authority. And the symbol of authority in there is simply the mother or the father. And if the infant from the beginning will choose a kind of attitude toward the symbol of authority, either rebellion or submission. And the rebellion persons, when they are starting to choose this kind of attitude against the symbol of authority, that means that it happens in the growth of this infant that the parents will just leave this person, leave this infant without care. So this little one has to fight for getting what he or she needs in life, and that means that this child would learn that the relationship with the symbol of authority needs to be in an aggressive way, or a rebellion way, to allow him to get what he wants or she wants. That means that this, when he is an adult or she is an adult, then this is the way to deal with it. And that means this person will become angry all the time, always rebellious, always not agreeing on things, simply because this is the way that he learned or she learned. On the other side, it's if they have chosen submission, the person will get what he or she wants or needs in life, by just being meek and being so kind and not taking initiatives, staying calm and be very submissive. And when they grow up, of course, they will continue doing this. And that means that to ask for a change overnight, it would not happen. And this would be a big frustration between the couples when they just promise and promise and promise that they will change and change and nothing would happen. And that's not because he or she doesn't want. They want and they hope for, but it needs a lot of work in the inner person and deep professional help, and that means that we need actually to identify what kind of change that the persons would need. So don't take it lightly and say like he will change after marriage. I think if he or she is serious that they need to work on themselves before marriage on these kind of changes that they are asking for.
So you were saying when a person's asking their significant other to change, should first and foremost look within themselves to see what changes they need to make?
Yeah. I think I think the change will start within us. And of course, the second thing I feel like we reflect the attitude towards the others. If if a cool person, a quiet person, a person who is just taking things in an understanding way, the it reflects on the other. And we need as well just to see how conflict starts between the couple. So the changes would depend very much on the way of communications between the couple together.
Once married, what can be done in regards to those changes to help alleviate the tension that can develop in the relationship?
I think communication is one of the best things that could happen between the couples. Just sitting together, talking, and I think honesty and transparency would be one of the essential issues to do that. And that means that as much as they are transparent about their feelings and about the, the hurts that it happens in their hearts, and be open to listen and to understand and to have this active listening. It's not only just hearing, just active listening, being attentive to the other person, and be willing to work on what is happening. And that's why it is very much advisable that the couple will just decide a time where they are quietly sit together, spend time together, not just being very busy in life. They need to spend time together. The second thing actually is to have um, one spiritual father. That means like they will be able to share with him, and he would understand with them what's happening in their life, and to be honest and straight with them. Uh, and the third thing, nothing is like asking oneself first, what did I do wrong before what he or she did wrong to me? So what I did wrong first, just bring the situation for you first and ask yourself, what could I have done better? And then you ask the other person what you could have done better.
So, what would you recommend specifically to this couple where the wife has been waiting for the first 5 years of their marriage for her husband to learn how to control his anger and he's been unable to?
I think she needs first to understand he is angry, because people normally gets angry because they are afraid of something, they feel insecure in something. What is missing in his personality that causes the anger? Anger is the outcome of a certain frustration. Why he is frustrated, and I think for her to understand this would be a breakthrough in the relationship between them. And I think also he might need as well a consultation with his spiritual father. Just having counseling would be a very important thing for this man, or for the couple in general, because maybe she is the one that causes him the problem. You don't know. You don't know actually why he is getting angry or she is getting angry. Could be vice versa. And I think digging for the reasons would be the breakthrough for the solutions.
Sayedna, I would like to thank you for your time today. My dear friends, I hope you enjoyed another episode of Four Couples Only. If you have any questions, please email the address below. Until next time, have a great, peaceful life.